As part of the Legislative Campus Modernization, or LCM, project to replace and renovate aging buildings on a portion of the West Capitol Campus in Olympia, Washington, the Department of Enterprise Services, DES, will renovate the existing Joel M. Pritchard Building and update the interior of the John L. O'Brien Building. Built in 1958 and listed on the National Register of Historic Places, the Pritchard Building was originally constructed as the Washington State Library and was used primarily for book storage. The building does not currently meet standards for use as office space and has significant functional health and life safety hazards. In its current state, it cannot support efficient legislative functions. While originally earmarked for replacement, the LCM project will instead renovate and expand the Pritchard Building due to its historic importance as a work of mid-century modern architecture by prominent Northwest architect Paul Thierry. The renovation and expansion will provide space for additional House member offices, food services, and preserve the historic reading room. The John L. O'Brien Building is currently used by the House of Representatives. Planned renovation on the top 2 floors will relieve interior crowding that compromises access, safety, security, and privacy when constituents meet with their legislators. The Pritchard O'Brien project is currently in the early stages of design, where DES works with building and landscape architects to narrow down the scope, schedule, budget, and features of the project. DES expects this schematic design phase to last through March. Up next is an environmental review under the State Environmental Policy Act, or SEPA. During this period, DES will evaluate likely environmental impacts from the project and ways to offset those impacts. There will be an opportunity for public input on the draft environmental review. During design development, the architect will update the concepts from early design and fill in more details. Once the design is completed, construction documents are developed. This is where plans become even more detailed to include all the specifications needed so building construction can start. DES will then finalize the construction contract with the general contractor. Construction on Pritchard is anticipated to begin by December 2024, with a targeted significant completion date of July 2026. Finally, interior updates to the O'Brien Building are currently planned for 2028. The schedule is subject to change as details are finalized. In the design, DES will preserve the historic library reading room and significant artwork, complete seismic stabilization of both the building and the adjacent hillside, and create a new addition that blends seamlessly with the original Pritchard Building and the surrounding historic districts. The design will be net zero ready, in keeping with the Washington State Executive Order 1801. For the latest updates and real-time impacts, subscribe to our LCM Weekly Update newsletter, campus updates, and news releases. Follow us on social media and visit the LCM webpage on des.wa.gov or des.wa.gov for upcoming meetings and public involvement opportunities. Check out our other LCM videos on YouTube or the DES website for more information about each stage of the project. You can contact the LCM team with any questions by emailing deslcm@des.wa.gov. That's deslcm@des.wa.gov.